What is ableism? Ableism refers to discrimination, prejudice, or systemic bias against people with disabilities. It encompasses attitudes, behaviors, practices, and institutional policies that devalue, marginalize, or oppress individuals with physical, sensory, cognitive, intellectual, or mental health disabilities. There are a few different types of ableism, but we will just be focusing on physical and mental. We first have to go back and see when it all started. In the ancient times of Sparta in ancient Greece, babies with visible deformities were often abandoned or left to die, which was a practice known to be called as exposure. This was done because physical perfection was idealized, and it was believed that such children would not contribute to society or the military. In the Roman times, Roman law allowed fathers to decide the fate of their newborns, which could result in infanticide for children deemed unfit. Deformities were sometimes seen as omens or signs of divine displeasure. In some cases, the child might be killed to avoid bringing bad luck to the community. Babies born in the Middle Ages with deformities were often viewed as a sign of sin or punishment from God. Some believed the parents were being punished for their moral failings. Alternatively, these children could be seen as testaments of faith or as opportunities to show Christian charity. Deformities were sometimes attributed to witchcraft or demonic influence. This led to fear and, in extreme cases, abandonment or infanticide. Now, in the early modern era, the eugenics movement in the late 19th and early 20th centuries reinforced the idea that people with physical deformities were unfit. This led to sterilizations and institutionalization of individuals with disabilities. The growth of asylums and orphanages meant that many deformed babies were institutionalized, often in harsh conditions. Some individuals with physical deformities who survived into adulthood were exploited in freak shows or circuses, where they were displayed for profit. Even though us as humans have a bad history with ableism, we can now look at the progress we have done in these past few years and how we improved on ourselves. Many countries have enacted laws to protect the rights of disabled individuals, such as Americans with Disabilities Act in the US, Disability Discrimination Act in the UK, Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities by the United Nations. These laws promote accessibility, prevent discrimination, and ensure equal opportunities in employment, education, and public life. Employers are beginning to recognize the value of hiring disabled and autistic individuals. Programs and initiatives are aimed at creating inclusive workplaces and providing accommodations. Some companies actively recruit autistic individuals for their unique skills, particularly in areas like technology, data analysis, and creative industries. There has also been an increase in authentic representation of disabled and autistic people in media, with greater efforts to cast actors and creators who have lived experience. This helps normalize disability and challenges stereotypes. Advocacy campaigns and organizations, for example, Autism Speaks, National Disability Rights Network, have raised public awareness about disabilities and autism. Celebrations like Autism Acceptance Month promote understanding and reduce stigma. We should all be respectful, especially to those who are more vulnerable. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.